Hello and welcome to another out of spec overlanding video and the start, well really the second episode of our Alaska adventure series in our Winnebago Revel. Alyssa, what are we doing?
We're going to Alaska.
Going to Alaska, and what are we going to Alaska to do?
To see what the charging infrastructure is like, to eventually put in some more chargers to be able to drive an electric vehicle up there.
Right, so we really want this trip to be the start of more adventure. And you guys know I love electric cars and we love our diesel Revel, and we're only able to do trips like this on combustion right now. But we really want to help map out charging stations all through Alaska. However, before we get up there, we're going to have a blast with the dogs in the Revel, getting ready to go up there. We're going to go, I think, to Glacier National Park. We're leaving here in Fort Collins, Colorado. We got a lot of distance to cover. I think it's about 7,000 miles one way to where we're trying to go. And we got this all serviced. We have a whole video prepping up the van, but now it's time to hit the road and get ready to go to Alaska. What do you think?
Excited. Don't know what to expect. It's supposed to be pretty though.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Let's jump in and hit the road. For those of you who have not watched a previous video kitting this out with the new owl racks and, you know, just strapping max jacks here because we honestly didn't have anything else to mount. We put our boxes on this side. We got a little tow recovery hook. We got all of our gear, everything ready to go. We got our toilets cleaned out, got all the gray and black tanks. So we have a gray tank, a black tank, and then our freshwater tank is full. Let's get this thing started up. We'll give it a couple seconds to warm up because it was cold last night. And then in the back, of course, you can see there's Blue, and here's Ellie. Hey, Ellie.
Resumed her taco position.
Yeah, she looks like a taco. And we are going on an adventure. We got this thing fully loaded, fully kitted out. That's mounted down to the counter, which is pretty cool, an air fryer.
Yeah, we'll see if that stays though.
Yeah, we don't know what to expect. We have no timeline. We have no plans, no restrictions. Just cleaned up the steering wheel, so it's this nice matte finish. And let's head off on an adventure. So let's go to Prudhoe Bay. We have a lot of stops to make along the way. We don't know how long this trip will take. It says it's 2,500 miles as the crow flies, and let's hit navigate and see if this thing can even figure it out. Calculating fast route. This is Mercedes-Benz user experience, MBUX, and it's really a wonderful system, but we've never tasked it with something so difficult. But there it goes. It just did it pretty quickly, actually. So let's zoom out and take a look at the entire trip. So here we go. Switches to satellite view. Still got to keep zooming out. We are going north, 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 north. Look, it's even got the little satellite floating around in space. And so that's our intention. What actually happens along the trip, we don't know. There's so many things that could happen, but looks like we'll be spending a significant amount of time in Canada. If we go up through Calgary, of course, we're going to be going right through Glacier National Park, so we absolutely love it there. And then, you know, the other option is maybe we go west and we go through BC along the coast, which is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, well, these are the things we're going to have to figure out as we go, but definitely looking interesting since it's about, less than I thought, 3,700 miles one way. That's not bad. It's like it's a trip to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. So Ellie, you ready for the adventure, girl? This is where she likes to sit when we cruise. I think she's ready. And Blue?
He's exploding.
He's just getting used to his new surroundings. All right, well, let's hit the road.
You need anything from the office?
I don't think so, but there it is, going by. See you never. Bye, work.
See you in a bit.
That's where all of our videos are edited and stuff like that. Anyway, we do have to go to Jack's up here though, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's swing by Jack's, just get a couple last minute bits of gear, and then we can finally get out of town. The car keeps yelling at us to keep going on the highway, but soon, car, soon.
So I got my hands full. We got 2 diesel tanks. This book that Kyle's gonna grab right now because it's slipping out of my hands.
Yes, I am.
And then, yeah. What else did we get?
Oh, just some little knickknacks, mounting hardware. So at the next stop, I'll mount that to, I guess, the open Sherpa in the back. But that'll be nice to have some extra extra fuel capacity. Blue's been hanging out up front. All right, so now we can finally truly hit the road. Well, it looks like there was a pretty gnarly accident, not even on the highway, on the frontage road. I have no idea how that's even possible. That's insane. Anyway, merging onto the highway now. We're here in Wellington, normally where we do our MPG runs for our reviews channel or range tests, going up to Cheyenne, and instead of going over where we normally do, we're going up to Casper, which is right about where our fuel bubble runs out. So let's go wide open throttle to merge up on the highway. This thing is not very fast, and it is good to exercise the diesel engine from time to time. So we're gonna let it ring all the way out to 4,000 RPM. We're pegged, seems healthy, seems fine. Alyssa's gate in the back is making a lot of noise. I think we got to tie that down a little differently. And here we are, still wide open throttle, climbing the hill up to highway speeds, past 70 miles an hour now. And she's a ripper. We got a massive headwind, so I'm not expecting good fuel economy. On the first leg, fully loaded, and Blue is living the dream. But I would prefer if he goes to the back. Come on, buddy, go to place.
Go to place.
If you can squeeze, that's what I don't like. Place. There we go.
Boy.
And we'll set the adaptive cruise control to 75 miles an hour. And we'll rock it along. And I'll let you know what kind of MPGs we get on the first leg. Well, a quick stop off here at Taco John's. I think I've only had it once before, but it seems to be one of the only quick restaurants in town. There was an Arby's. Alyssa doesn't eat Arby's, so Taco John's it is. And the Sprinter's looking good. Got a little bit of a squat because we're fully loaded in the rear, but she's driving fine.
Excuse me. Thank goodness we got 10 cup holders in here.
Yeah, we got a lot of cup holders, right?
I was thinking, I was like, where am I going to put this extra cup? And then I remember when I got in here that we have 10.
Is there literally 10?
I think there's 10.
It's just a crazy amount of cup holders.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand you this. All right. Thanks. Well, we are just over here about to fill up with fuel. Looks like we averaged 13.1 mpg. Not great. And fuel, this is the cheapest spot in town, is $5.49 a gallon. All right, Ellie, you better get to work. We got to afford this fuel. Well, here we go. Filled up at about a quarter tank. That's stop number 1 at 13 mpg. That's not going to last us very long. Let's hit the road. Around here in Wyoming, seen a lot of cars without license plates. Not sure you even really need it, but cool to see a old C30. Those things are awesome. Thing looks like it's lived a rough life though. And just leaving Wheatland, there's the country store. This actually worked out pretty well because it was about 15-20 cents cheaper a gallon at this location than it is from the rest stops right off the highway. And we got lunch, so we're ready to go all the way past Casper and beyond. I'm not sure where we'll end up today, but it'd be great if we could get into Montana. We'll see. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. We're on no schedule. Welcome to Casper, Wyoming. It is not the capital of Wyoming. The capital is actually Cheyenne, but I believe this is the biggest city in Wyoming. Never been here. I mean, driven through a bunch, but never actually stopped. And since we're on no schedule, it seems like it's got a pretty nice downtown. From the highway, it's a very industrial-looking place. A lot of oil rigging. You can see some homes here. Nothing like skyscrapers and giant apartment buildings. We are in Wyoming. And I believe there was only 1 or 2 escalators in the whole state of Wyoming, something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's like going back in time in some places. In other places, it's really modern. So I believe the first Electrify America DC fast charging station was just put in somewhere around here. We're going downtown just to take a look and maybe find a little dog park, let the dogs run. They got a Starbucks. What more could you ever want? Blue's enjoying it, sort of. He's on alert. He said, oh, we stopped. Yeah, so let's go explore Casper just for a little bit. 10-15 minute trip, something like that. America! Top Gun Maverick. That's the new movie out. We've decided to make a quick stop in here in Casper at the dog park. Also, I love that you can just ride quads around downtown, which is awesome. So it says it's an off-leash park, and there's a nice little waterway through here, which sounds like it could get pretty messy. So perhaps we should walk it first. I think we can just let him go right down this way and off-leash. All right, let's go let him run, get some energy out. Yeah, he's gonna chase this thing. Yay! And there looks to be no one over this way, so let's do that. Blue, come on. And there's a fallen down scooter. That's so interesting. They have micro-mobility in Casper. What's the name of it? Oh, it's a bird scooter. Nice. Should we upright it for everyone? Just get it kind of standing. I'll put it back on its stand here. There we go. And much better. So we'll leave the Sprinter there and we'll go for a walk. Come on, Ellie. Come on, Ellie. Blue, sit. Got the ball. Bad throw. Sorry, buddy. The North Platte River Corridor. Just need to add a Blue and Ellie to that picture somewhere. What do you think of these places?
What, off-leash dog park?
Yeah.
Great.
Any tips?
Make sure your dog's friendly. If your dog's not friendly, then keep your distance. Warn others. Be courteous of others and their dogs.
And don't have idiots like this one. She's so situationally unaware.
Yeah, she
right?
has no clue.
There's no clue what's going on. And he ran, and he won't stop. He's like the Energizer Bunny, and he just stepped in oil. Yep, I can unlock it. Ellie, come on, let's go. Come on, Elle. Come on, silly. Let's go. You can do it. Come here. Ellie. Now she wants to be friends. Ellie.
You need to go get her bed.
Let her be. Uh-oh. Ellie wanted to go in the water. Typical golden retriever life.
That's on you.
That's on me?
Yep.
I'm just putting her in the van. She can dry off.
Yeah, you can handle it.
She's so happy. It's all about the people. She loves people more than dogs.
I'm showing off with that other dog.
Yeah.
Because our dog won't.
Maybe she's only swimming because Blue's not here.
Maybe. You're going to smell so bad. Yeah. You ready? Come on.
All right, let's load up. You're all nasty. Shake it off, Ellie.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Now we're just getting on the highway.
So where's your first stop?
We could get into Montana, but
We are exiting at exit 25 in Sheridan, Wyoming. Really the last town before we get up to Montana, and what a beautiful drive Wyoming has been, hasn't it?
yeah, it's gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. Wyoming, I really hope it never gets built up. Some of the most beautiful landscape, rolling hills. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Has to be one of my favorite places on the planet. Blue, you just realizing we're stopping here, buddy? And I think we'll get a little bit of diesel, a little driver swap. I was just editing some videos. We don't really need fuel. We have about a quarter tank, a little bit more. And yeah, I guess we'll just see what Sheridan, Wyoming's all about. I hear it's a pretty nice town. Hey, Blue, can you check the fuel mileage for me, buddy? What are you doing? This is some like acrobatic crap going on here. Let's take a look at our fuel consumption. On this leg was 13.1 mpg again. How about that? 2 times in a row. Okay, well, actually, is that true? I don't think that's true. 377 miles from reset. There we go. Nope, it is 13.1. That's just what we're getting. All right, let's fill her up. And another $106 into the tank. Man, the fuel prices are getting pretty crazy, gotta say. There we go. Alyssa just ran in to get some snacks and waters at the Good to Go. And Blue, you're sitting guard. You can ride passenger seat if you want, buddy. Welcome to Sheridan, Wyoming. It's so interesting. You see a mix of like brand new Range Rovers and Escalades out here, you know, the big ranch money, and then like old pickup trucks. It's very Wyoming, Montana thing. This looks like a beautiful downtown. What a cool place. I like it. What do you think?
I think it's very cute.
Yeah, this is a nice spot. We should come back here sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Hang out in Sheridan for a day. This is nice. I guess our plan is to basically stroll through Sheridan up this little, main route, hop onto I-90, and then go up to Billings. So we'll get into Montana today. And
stay the night in probably Billings.
Yeah, Billings is somewhere over this way. Yeah, I think it's like right here. And basically, yeah, do dinner in Billings, and we'll stay the night somewhere around there.
We're not a golden, that's a lab.
Yeah, cute dog either way. Nice downtown area, love it. And welcome to beautiful Montana, my favorite state, although I haven't been to Alaska, which is where we're heading. That is the last state to check off the list. So welcome to beautiful Big Sky, Montana. We're not actually in Big Sky, but known for these sprawling skies, and man, is it just gorgeous. One of my favorite places.
Just stopped in Billings to grab,
pulling off the highway.
Well, yeah, pulling off the highway to grab some dinner. We're going to a steakhouse. I forget the name of it.
No one said travel had to have bad food, right?
No. And we actually have good food here that we could actually cook, but there's, I don't know what we're gonna do for like camping and sleeping tonight, where we're gonna go. I was thinking that we, stay at a Walmart because they have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And then pump out some videos.
But we have an unlimited hotspot with the Revel plan.
Yeah.
It's not the Revel plan, just with the AT&T plan in our Revel.
Mm-hmm.
And we just uploaded a video and posted it on the road, which came out great.
Yeah, so maybe we'll find a cool spot too. It's just very industrial around here, so.
Yeah, but it won't change. I don't think it's hard to find spots around here. If not, Walmart's always work.
Walmarts do always work. All I know is that I have to get in a workout today. I brought a bunch of stuff to try and do some more workouts on the road to keep it going with my trainer, because she's going to kick my butt if I don't. And Blue is ready to go potty, I think.
Yeah, well, it's 7:17 p.m. I think we'll take care of the dogs. We'll have dinner, and then over dinner we'll figure out what we'll do tonight, whether we want to keep on trucking or kind of call it an early night. But
I think call it a pretty early night, like a halfway in between. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, you can figure it out. I'm sure after a big steak dinner I'm going to feel like going to bed.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, we will show you guys the restaurant that we're gonna go to.
Coming into Billings right now, largest city in Montana, only 117,000 people, which is half the size of our town in Colorado, Fort Collins, which isn't that big of a town.
No, and it looks pretty industrial.
Yeah, take a look. Just on the outskirts.
Yeah, so I think we're like, oh look, there's a cattle dog.
We parked just over there, and we got the dogs out. This one's already going stir crazy after sitting in the van. It's only day one, Blue. Chill out. Chill out. All right, go find Mom. Go find Mom. Billings seems to be actually pretty nice downtown. Blue, come here. Don't go running away, buddy. And Ellie is just really bad on leash in general. And as you could see earlier in the video, bad off leash too. And this one, he's just going crazy. Blue, you're going crazy. What's his deal?
I don't know. He has a thing for this leash.
Wrangling him up. You can see engine block heaters on all of these parking spaces because we're up in the north. Love it. After a quick little walk, time to load them back up. I got to get those cans mounted at some point. All right, Ellie, hop on in there, girl. she's so weird about getting in the van. I don't know why. Why is she so bad at that?
She's your dog.
All right, so wait, what are we gonna do for dog mode? What do we typically do with this? I mean, it's so nice out. We could just crack the windows, put the fan on.
Yeah, I think we just lock him in that back area.
Just gate him in the back area. Yeah, okay.
Put the bed down like we usually do.
Bed down and we'll close the curtains. Yep, good plan. But we can't park here because it's only 10-minute parking. So we'll go find a spot.
24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours a day, 10-minute parking. Who knew Billings had such a parking problem?
Especially in front of a Wells Fargo. I guess this is where the ATM is. I don't know.
Maybe. Hey, Alyssa, tell us a little bit about how the dogs are going to eat on this trip and what your plan is.
So for the dogs are, I don't know if you guys know, but the dogs are raw fed. So I brought some meat along. This is literally just ground beef, and also have some beef liver as well, and all of their supplements and stuff are in here as well. But you cannot bring this into Canada, obviously. So I brought just enough to get us into the border, or over to the border, and then we have some freeze-dried options for the rest of the trip, and we'll obviously probably be supplementing and going to the grocery store when we're around. So
yep, we can't bring meats into Canada.
You cannot.
Right. And again, day one, not much overlanding today, but soon we'll be hitting the dirt, doing some exploration. That is where we're headed off to, Jake's Steakhouse. Ooh, great choice here, Alyssa.
Always in.
Yeah.
Some for later.
Very nice. What do you think of that place?
It was good.
Yeah, I would say 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10?
I give it a 7.
7? What?
Yeah, for like a steakhouse, yeah.
Gotta say, Billings is a little quiet today. Oh, very quiet. It's a Monday. All right, you think the dogs tore up the van while we were gone?
No.
We found a pretty cool campground about 18 miles north of here, and we're gonna call it an early night. Head up there, and yeah, it's just outside of town. And the what are we trying to say? Free Roam, the app that we use, said there was good cell service, so I think we'll edit and try and upload videos all night. That way we can have a relaxing day enjoying one of our favorite places, Glacier National Park, tomorrow.
Hopefully our spot will be available.
Yes, hopefully our camping spot will be available. Hey, Ellie! Hey, Blue, wagging his tail back there. All right, off to the campground. It's 27 miles through roads and should be a good drive. Just so washboarded out, so much so that we actually have an issue with our tire pressure sensor. It says 0 over the bumps. So anyway, we are heading down to, I think, this recreation area or somewhere out here. It's I think it's public land, so free to camp out when we get out this way. Oh my goodness, just look at the road surface here. It is just like not built for Winnebago stuff, because I have to say Winnebago stuff isn't always the best screwed together, and this is definitely pushing our van to its limits, and we're just taking it super easy. You either have to do 100 miles an hour or like 0 over this stuff, because it will just shake you to bits. Welcome to the Action Recreation Area, where action includes hiking, biking, viewing, and horses. What do you see, Blue? Because I don't see a damn thing. Let's go see what we got out here. We've passed a whole bunch of people camping along the way. Looks like there's some off to the left. This looks like a pretty empty spot here. What do you think, Alyssa?
So it's perfect.
Yeah, wow, this looks perfection. So what I think I'll do is I'll make a U-turn here. I'll back us into this little area. Looks like there's a little walking trail. Beautiful views off into the distance all around. Wow, this is gorgeous. Talk about a find. And there's plenty of people around, which is kind of cool. Everyone's out camping in this BLM area. So it's not crashing into anything. Good thing this thing has one hell of an amazing turning radius. And the dogs can kind of just run around. There's no off-leash rules or anything like that. As long as they're under control, you're good to go. BLM, your land is our land. Something like that. And there you go. Camp is officially set up. I don't know if you can see off into the distance. That's Billings down there. So really good sight lines all the way down into the city. Beautiful views here. Can't really see what's over to the right, but we kind of nudged ourselves over into this corner so that the dogs can kind of hang around out here. Beautiful sky. It's almost 10 p.m. and still bright out. Love being up north. Can't wait for Alaska. Not sure if it'll stay bright out all day, but we'll definitely see. Seems like some of our neighbors across the way, just over this way, and a few other places have kind of shut out for the night. So we're going to be quiet, get some work done. We have great cell service, get some stuff uploaded. So hopefully we can have a great adventure tomorrow. Just letting the dogs out on leash just because we're not sure of other animals in the area, and Blue will definitely chase some deer, but we have these long leads that come out of the van. Anyway, our first night, now it's starting to feel a little bit like an adventure, and doing what we love to do, getting out into the middle of nowhere and enjoying the beautiful landscape. So that's the end of our day one adventure here in the Winnebago Revel, heading to Alaska. I can only imagine this was an appetizer for what's to come. We really hope to see some remote places. We also hope to see some cities along the way, and really any kind of landscaping. For us, overlanding isn't going where no man has gone. It's just going where we have not yet been. And so love exploring new places, and Blue's already caught up around the van. Well, we're going to bed here pretty soon, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching Out of Spec Overlanding. Bye-bye.